Oh, hello, hello. Welcome to our weekly stream.
We're live. We're live.
We are live.
We're live. We're live. We're live.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining our humble stream.
Of course, I do this every week. You don't have to, be so courteous and things. But it was obvious that I do this on my... Oh, you're talking to... Okay, sorry. Yeah, sure. I got that wrong.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
So today we'll be doing Dungeons and Dragons design stream. We'll be designing our D&D characters that we have created some time ago, or even recently. So yeah, that's going to be fun today. I hope. We hope.
I'm not quite sure what we're in for. Like, have we decided on the time? Like, how much time we spend on these?
So I wrote on our Instagram post, which every one of you saw, of course. I mean, like watchers.
I did actually see it, but I...
That we would probably have longer poses, so we can get into the design. And
Oh boy.
it's too bright.
So 30 minutes or what?
I don't know. Yeah,
Wow.
maybe. Yeah,
That's very bright.
let me just,
Um,
I just wanted.
You could put like a piece of paper in front of it.
Yeah, and I wanted to put at the wall, so that just like the
Perfect. Oh, by the way, I tried the dice. The dice cubes.
Oh, is it working?
dice.
The dice cubes, yeah.
I didn't show you. Yeah, they actually came out quite nice.
That's cute.
Yeah, I mean, sure. But it's like with the microphone.
No, I want to draw.
Ah, yeah, you want to draw, true.
Indeed.
True. You want to draw, so I can
That's
talk.
them.
That's pretty nice.
That's in some Dr. Paper,
Mm-hmm.
and they should be somewhere actually on the table. And chat can't see, and I'm sorry for that.
That's awesome. I mean, you can post it in chat. We need the chat anyway.
Huh? Here, that's what they look like.
Nice.
In
That's
the
cute.
They have
That's
like
cute.
they actually have numbers on them.
Mm.
So Jenny is watching this, but
I think not.
I think they actually have numbers on them.
Hello, this is Steven.
Steve Magatsky is
currently
in the
have
house.
2 watchers.
Oh, it's alright.
It's
We
cool.
can just get starting, do our own stuff, and then
It's actually not helping, is it? That's helping.
I actually had a terrifying revelation today.
I'm just gonna finish my bowl and then I'm gonna start.
Hi, Steven.
you had a terrifying revelation.
Yeah, I looked at one of Steven's Instagram posts and went to his account, and how do not more people know about you?
That's what I meant last time
I
when I,
don't
said it
understand
should be everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, that's obvious. I mean, he has like, and then I always imagine like a zero more there where there is none. That's
it's
so
crazy.
strange. Just
Yeah, I'm also very surprised every time I see it. Oh man, but it's Instagram, I don't know. Yeah, but Stephen, we appreciate your art a lot.
Indeed.
It's super nice, and it evokes emotion in me at least. So that's why.
Me as well. Like usually Kevin and I mean I see why Kevin likes certain stuff, but I think I usually like different stuff than Kevin does. Kind of. Well, like
kinda. I think we both can appreciate each other's taste.
true that, but like I feel like with Steven's stuff, like the stuff you posted last week, that was like so cool and on point for me, and I think for Kevin as well.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Stephen, thank you. Hank you. I will hank you as well.
a hank is a thank.
Yes.
A hank is a thank, but also with like happy eyes apparently.
Okay, with
Yes.
happy eyes.
Yep.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you see the equation right there. So that's canon now.
Yeah. If you read Hank, it's always thank with the 2 eyes.
Yeah, with the with the 2 happy eyes.
With the 2 happy eyes.
The squinty happy eyes.
So guys, have you ever tried Dungeons and Dragons? I even have a figure. Oh my god, I'm such a nerd. 1 figure. There's an arm missing, but it's alright. I can play disabled. people as well. I mean, I could, well, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's actually lots of links in D&D supplemental and in the actual source books that allow you to play characters that have a disability.
Yeah. I mean, that's super interesting. I mean, you can you actually use a magic hand then?
Yeah, there's an actual item that actually got buffed in between books in a way. Though, are we going to start the heavy discussions right away?
No.
Okay, then never mind this whole topic.
Well, we can talk about the weather.
No, there's like prosthetic limbs that perform the same way that other limbs perform. And they cannot be forcefully removed. So they're kind of like actual, birth limbs in a way. And before they required you to treat them like magic items, so you couldn't have an unlimited amount of them, or like you had to at some point choose between having an arm and a sword, which is weird. So the newest book actually just removed the requirement that they're magical. So you can just essentially have a character that lost their legs and they have prosthetic legs, which is really cool. But interestingly, it also removes the disability, right? It just doesn't matter anymore. Like on paper, the character is disabled, but they don't have the struggles. And there's like a whole discussion in the D&D community if characters should still have struggles. It's interesting, I feel like.
Yeah.
He's such a sad boy pose. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it would be.
But then I would need like.
Yeah, I think it's hard with the face that you've chosen.
Yeah. That would also work.
I mean, Eva has a disability, the NPC that follows you around.
Well, yeah, she can't hear.
She's mute and deaf.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
She needs to actually...
Reminds me of the...
Yes.
Yes, alright, yeah.
Yeah,
But
totally.
it's awesome, yeah. I love it. I love that character. We need more of those. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. Because I start with the... So, for context...
Yeah.
Actually, no. I didn't explain first what you're doing. That's
Reminds
more
me
important.
of death.
Okay.
Reminds me of death.
Can I have the mic for just explaining
Yes.
what I'm gonna do?
ASMR.
So for the next half an hour, I'm gonna draw my character that I'm currently playing. His name is Victor van Leven, and if you want to see his face, that's his face. I'm sorry, he's a pretty boy. Yeah, and okay, I'm done with the ASMR. So I'm just gonna draw him. I've never drawn him before, so it should be interesting. And maybe you can like talk about his character a little bit, because I'm gonna be busy drawing, so you can tell chat what he is all about or something.
Sure.
His funny bits and cool bits. I don't know.
I mean, Stephen is asking, so what is your expectation for the audience while you folks work on your characters? Actually, we thought about writing the description down first, but
we could do that.
so everyone can get,
Get like
have
different
a go
versions
on
of
that.
Victor.
Yeah,
Just
that's weird, right?
Get like free fan art in a way.
I mean, we can
could-
also do the. I have no idea,
We
man.
could get the prompt from last time. Like people use the pose to work on a prompt.
So we get the randomizer, the character.
I can just tell what the prompts are for Victor.
Yeah.
He's a human barbarian with blonde hair, and he's a sad boy, and he's very convicted.
So you can just write it down.
Yeah, sure.
Make a new window. I mean, we can do that, right?
Sure.
File. I mean, we all have. It's literally a real character that people can draw, and then they just take the pose.
Sure. Just full disclosure. This feels kind of weird because it's kind of like fan art that you're getting. I mean, I don't have an issue with that.
We can also use the D&D randomizer, right? We can just make that.
Or that.
But then we will draw completely different stuff than chat does. Because I'm not going to use the randomizer.
Oh man.
But what's? I mean,
Yeah, I think it's alright. We just make a new.
it's not like I'm gonna. If someone doesn't want to do it in chat, then just use the post and do some maybe left turn. That's always an option.
Yeah, true. That's always. Why is it behind it now? Why is it happened?
Yeah. Today's been.
All over the place, guys.
Yeah.
All over the place. It's horrible.
Oh my god. Sorry.
What just happened?
It's so bad that even me cooking did not cheer Kevin up.
Oh.
Like, because I usually don't cook, Kevin cooks. It's kind of like a holiday when I do it.
No, it's not that bad now. Alright. The fuck. What is happening?
That's true, Stephen. So Stephen just said, I don't think doing fan art is weird. It will look very different anyways. So yeah, we'll just throw up the prompts in that case.
So, should I write it?
No, wait, it's much big. Lorem ipsum dolor sit.
Amet is the next one.
Amet. Okay, write
Okay.
your prompt.
So, the name is Victor Van... Oh my god.
2 E's, 1 U. No. 2 E's at the start. 1 U.
There
Yes, perfect.
we go.
I worked a long time to actually get that name spelled right.
Is the human Babar? Oh, why is it not?
Human Bavarian.
Listen. Where is it?
Bavarian. He's a human Bavarian.
It's not showing up anymore.
No, it's
That's a class now. What do I even do?
This is so weird, man. Oh, fucking god, I hate this shit.
6 millimeters? That's too small.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Where is it now?
It's at 65
Oh
again.
my fucking god, are you freaking kidding me?
Thank you.
Please.
You have to enter.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow! What the hell?
Nice. Now it's working. Babar.
The human super.
Oh. Alright.
Okay. Babar. Do you write it? Spell it like that?
Yes.
Human Babar.
Bavarian.
Brienne.
Yes.
Oops. He's 7 years old. No. He's also not. Where's shit? Where did I even? Oh, okay. No. Okay. Here. There we go. 24 years old. Blonde hair.
And sad boy.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck. No.
Sad / city boy.
Sad city boy
Or sword and
Boss.
shield. Doesn't really matter, right?
likes poetry.
Very important.
Poetry.
It's true though.
Boy. Sorry.
Buzz. Bots builder.
Gothic bots builder.
The gothic bots builder rears its wonderful head. It's big.
It's not even showing up.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Aha.
There we go.
Muss kommen.
I mean, yeah, this feels like a straight up continuation of the discussion we had at the end that we just do what we want, and this is what we want. This makes total sense, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kevin and I had a brilliant idea for an upcoming stream.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be the dad stream.
The dad.
Yeah.
We're gonna read dad jokes to everyone. Like the two people not drawing gonna exchange dad jokes that we're gonna prepare beforehand, and we're gonna draw different kinds of dads. So like buff dads, like hot dads, like dilfs. Then we're gonna draw dads with like
Dilfs. I think that's a new word. I've never heard anyone say dilfs actually.
Of course. I mean there are milfs and there are dilfs.
For some reason,
Okay.
dilfs are out of the market. They're like,
The dad.
I don't know.
Is like Father's Day coming up? I thought that just happened.
I don't care.
I don't know.
Sure, let's do it.
But
Yeah, actually, we were thinking about Steven while laying in bed.
Well,
No, actually not.
spilling all the secrets.
come to the drink and draw stream. We'll get weirdly personal sometimes with Chad.
And then we were thinking about, oh yeah, we should do a dad joke stream. Oh, we should. No, actually wanted to gather some dad jokes from around the country.
Around the
and
country.
and
Around the world.
and present them to you guys.
Where's
Okay.
And they were thinking about, oh yeah, that would
It's in
Steven would
brushes,
love it. So
right?
wow.
Lovely drawing paintbrush. Yes,
Is it that one?
that is that one.
Is it the one for
Yes,
€50 that we're gonna sell? On
Oh, yeah.
$50.
That's
yes.
a $50 brush that
Okay.
is being used here.
So I guess how am I gonna do this?
What
I
about the
really
time?
wanna do the face. I already started the time. It's 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been running for a minute.
That's cool. So am I gonna do the pose first and then draw the face? But that's like the worst thing you could possibly do, no?
No.
No?
There are worse things. Murder comes to mind.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna use the whole figure, but like a bust situation. Or
Sure.
something.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're free to do whatever you
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Today, Cartman is our mascot. We do what we want.
Oh, exciting! So I'm just gonna do.
So, for the full context, because little backstory is, I think, very apropos. So I've prepared a D&D session in which Eileen, Kevin, and Baya, who is not here sadly today, are my players. And
May you rest in peace.
the basic premise is that they're following a Seven Samurai structure, where a bunch of farmers recruited their characters to defend them from bandits, which in this case take the form of a bunch of goblins, ogres, and orcs. It's a bit more complicated once you get into it, but that's basically it. They just arrived in town after their characters banded together and went all the way up the country to get to the point where that village is, and they were attacked on the way, and now they're trying to figure out something with a local lumberjack who turns out to be a half orc that apparently
Disgusting.
jeez wow but was apparently known by the townsfolk, so they don't quite know what her deal is, and they've just been attacked from the shadows, or well, trees really.
From the trees.
And then we had to stop, sadly.
Yeah. Tiredness came over us.
Well, it was midnight. It was
Pulled
like-
us into our beds. Couldn't do anything.
Yeah,
Just happened.
just the sleep spell doing its thing.
Oh, that's a friend.
It's massive friend.
Which does leave me with a strange conundrum. Who do I draw?
Oh, you have a lot of characters, do you?
I just do the village, sure.
You do the village. All the characters. What about the ogre who died?
No, stop.
What?
Can I have the mic? Can I request a character that you draw?
I was going to. I had something in mind, but go ahead.
Can you draw Anushka Babushka for me?
I have no idea what that character looks like.
I can tell you. We know all her stats.
Oh, great.
Anushka Babushka, yeah, the grandma.
Please draw her.
I wanted to do Quinn and Bridie.
No,
Quinn, yeah. True, that's cool.
that's boring.
No, it's not.
Wow.
No, it's not boring. I just want him to draw my character.
Yeah. Just even more characters. Jeez.
That's okay. Okay.
No, I'm gonna be slightly not quite egotistical, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd start sketching. What's my name again?
Seth.
Seth.
What's my name?
Oh my god.
It's Kevin. Kevin, what happened?
So this is Victor's face. For everyone
I'm just
that-
going to paste it there.
Yeah. Ta-da! Done.
Perfect. Just Photoshop like Aragorn's armor on it, and you're done.
You're done.
Oh no.
Perfect. Actually perfect.
How
I am the greatest photo basher in the land.
I'm a bit confused. What are you doing?
I don't know. I just wanted him to be here, but not here, because this is what people probably will need more than that. But I need that now.
Okay.
Ah, I
This
see.
is my dilemma.
Just-
So I'm just gonna. Can't Why can't I not? Can I not put them outside of this thing? Oh, this is so annoying. Where's the tool? Come on.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to put him away, like on the side where I can see him.
Oh,
But I can't see him.
It's a canvas. The canvas is ending there.
you can have another window. Remove the image again. You drag and dropped it, right?
I drag and dropped it.
Yeah, you drag and dropped it. So,
There's this thing. I don't know why it happens though.
oh, that
I
too
didn't
works.
want to trigger the thing happening. That's why I tried to make it work in a different way. But I didn't.
I don't know why it's always above everything. It's so confusing, man. So confusing. Can you do it there? Yeah. There you go.
If ever anyone wants Dylan's brows as a face reference, just tell me because I'm just gonna use them, but you don't have to.
I just paint from head.
Yeah.
Yes. It was super interesting. The Wondrium course we had today was about Minoans and Mycenians.
Hmm.
It was so cool. It's crazy how thick those buildings were from the Minoans, like those huge pillars that go bigger on top.
Yeah,
It's super nice design.
crazy. Do people have context for this? Did we ever talk about Wondrium and that we watch like history courses and stuff like that?
Yeah, the original name of this was actually Great Courses, but then they thought like, oh yeah, Great Courses doesn't tell too much. Let's just call it Wondrium. I think people know better what we mean with that.
That's one of the worst rebrandings I've ever experienced as a person. And I thought the Subway rebranding was bad.
Actually, I thought looking at the symbol that it's a porn site first because it was like blue and yellow, like super weird.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, that's Wondrium. That's where I learned stuff. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
And we learn about history there.
Yeah.
On that
strangely
news side.
It's the suspicious sounding quotation marks.
Sorry. Lars and Kevin always watch it alone, and I'm not allowed to join, so I don't know.
Exactly.
There's so many strange innuendos one could make here. It's amazing.
I mean, we're pretty private. It's just 5 people, so yeah.
Oh boy. Well.
I have to say today's episode was a bit disappointing in a way because it was advertised as White ruling Agamemnon.
Yeah,
and he didn't really show up.
No, he did not. He's the MVP for next episode.
Yeah, that was strange.
Mm.
It was kind of like the Godzilla movie, the 2014 Godzilla movie, which is called Godzilla, and you see Godzilla for I think a whole
2 seconds,
15 minutes,
nice.
Like total over its 2.5 hour runtime.
Damn. Actually, so I wanted to tell you guys that Great Causes is pretty damn awesome because you can learn everything. You can learn from finances to
We're not sponsored,
history.
by the way.
We're not sponsored, unfortunately, even though I tagged them a few times in my Instagram posts.
Bob, if you're listening, we're totally there for that.
Mm. And you can
Thomas,
learn about botanic, about medicine, about anatomy, about everything. It's really just a collection of courses, and it's not really documentaries. It's lectures. It's lectures. So, and you can get PDFs on the side, and it's super cool. You can learn a lot of stuff there. I can really recommend. And Lars and I have been binging the Egyptology stuff. It's like about 40 lectures, and then a second course, about 10 lectures or so. So
I do have to ask, because I remember that we started watching it in like January or something, or even October, right? there was the Gregory course.
Mm-hmm.
Then we watched the tail end of the, or I watched the tail end of the Mesoamerican course with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then we started with Egypt, right?
Yeah, we watched the North American civilizations thing, ancient North American. Yeah.
I didn't watch all of that. I watched like
Yeah.
5 episodes of that, I think, if even that. I'm just confused as to how we almost watched these daily, and yet somehow it took us like 6 months to get through the Egypt one almost, right?
I mean, we didn't really watch it daily.
Almost daily.
I mean,
It was like one rest day every 5 days or so.
yeah, maybe.
It's like a workout for the brain. Workout plan for the brain. I'm just really confused because we're in what, the 8th month of the year, and that's almost done somehow.
Mhm.
And yeah, crazy.
Yeah. Actually, I really like that, Eileen, you're doing the mid-tone first and then drawing on top. That's pretty cool. He has a thick neck, though.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Oh, he
strong.
has like 18 strength, right?
Yeah,
18? Damn.
He's fucking strong. He's
Yeah.
a strong boy.
You can't see it in his silhouette, but the neck definitely shows. This shows 18 strength.
Oh, maybe I need to change this.
It's like a pencil, and then the neck's like seamless. You can make it. I'm sorry, I'm just joking.
You have advantage on turning your head
I'm
around.
still in the sketching
I'm
phase.
turning your head around.
I don't know what you do with the thick neck. What is that? What kind of advantage does it give you?
Maybe
No, I'm
bouldering better.
yeah, like an expert headbanger, maybe too.
Yeah.
Okay, get really
I mean, he needs that neck because of all the emotional weight that he's carrying on his shoulders.
Smooth. So you're gonna draw the entire 30. Oh yeah, you set the time for that. Yeah. Right. I put myself at a disadvantage doing this because I actually painted all the important NPCs beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to pick less important
You can.
NPCs now.
Can draw most keen.
I wanted to actually design the ogres first because I think I need a lot of references for that. I mean, I did like some ogre designs over a year ago.
Yeah, I know, in the stream. Do you remember?
Did I do that on stream?
Yeah.
I was on stream and we blurred the nipples because ogre nipples.
Oh yes,
it's really,
we did.
you know, thin line there.
Yeah. I wanted to make them more pig-like, and I can't draw pigs, so...
I mean, you can draw human. That's enough.
Yeah, but then I'll just end up where I was last time. I'd like to, create something in this creative stream.
Yeah, I think
If that makes sense.
the border between human and pig is not a big
No, it's like
difference.
1% of DNA, I know,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah, I mean, we do look a bit different though. It's, I do admit.
Yeah, slightly, but not at a molecular level, strangely now. No, I feel like drawing 2 halfling ladies.
2 halfling ladies.
Well, maybe 2.
Are you gonna draw a set?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not sure. Yeah,
What else do you wanna draw?
it's just sometimes I feel like it's too important of a character to draw on the stream. But I mean, I have to get started. I'm not.
You could
really
get some
too-
concept art done, just like the kind of armor,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah.
Just
I
get,
think I just start a design and see where it goes. So yeah, probably just.
yeah, for some reason, I've started painting the religious holy symbols.
Mm-hmm.
I actually sent you another
Yeah.
one for
Oh, today.
yeah,
Yeah.
just before I came upstairs because that's what that's what the character I sent you
Mm.
is actually wearing. I didn't paint that in because I didn't have it designed. So if you would
Mhm.
like to work that in, otherwise I'll do it.
Nice.
It's like a thing that could be there.
Oh yeah, guys, we're actually playing in a world built by Lars Weiler.
Oh, but by me, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
What are you
it's
talking
a
about?
super cool new world building project that he's been working on for over a year now, right?
Way over a year.
Way over a
now.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So long.
It's called The Maze,
I've literally
And
been
it's-
writing almost every day on it.
and it's super
crazy.
nice. Yeah, it's so nice.
I mean, it's your standard D&D
You should check out
world.
the Kickstarter that's going live tomorrow.
Under the pressure I need. Oh, jeez. I mean, that's the end goal, I guess, with this. Well, not quite, but it's like one of the goalposts of it.
I think the end goal is having a studio, right? And having
Sure.
people work on that.
Yeah.
Yes, the beach.
I mean, that'd be. Yeah. I'm not gonna say
or
impossible.
whatever. I mean,
D&D books are strangely lucrative for some reason. So
Mhm.
this might actually turn out to be a project that has some legs. That'd be cool. But there's a lot of
That would-
writing still to be done. So much writing.
I
Did
mean,
you
you're
know
doing
that-
a lot of writing.
Yeah, but did you know that worlds have like countries, and countries have like cities, and cities
Yeah.
have factions, and factions have people, and
Mhm.
people have agendas, and agendas have quests, and
Mhm.
quests have consequences, and consequences have like campaigns tied to them. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's so much.
Super crazy.
That's a nice.
The biggest problem, actually, well, not the biggest problem. Occasionally, just cities pop up because some ideas coalesce, which is interesting. There's some world-building ideas just kind of combine and facilitate like a thing that you can just drop into the world, which is super neat. But sometimes it's like it's a lot. I don't know how else to put it. It's so much that I sometimes think I can't put all of this in there. Like every god in a way has like a creation myth. Do I need to put all of them in there? No, probably not. But they're important for me because I know my players are actually looking into the creation myth of one of the lesser deities. It's just I need that now. That was the story I told you earlier.
Actually, you do need that sometimes, even though you don't show it, just to have a nice structure. You know,
Yeah,
it's like building a bridge. You can't build a bridge with a bad structure.
yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking of the D&D books that exist, and the gods are usually just like one blurb. So it's not too crazy. People can make that stuff up. So I don't know like what is necessary and what would be too much in that situation. It's interesting. I have like 2 books I'm like loosely basing mine on, structure-wise, but why is it a lot?
Nice. Alright guys, by the way, we're using Studio Grafit. Grafit Studio, whatever, the reference pack. I mean, it's a collection of a few because you want female and male references, so but the link is in the description. You can check the references out. It's super nice. Really good photography and reference for artists.
Did we get the armor sets? for
I
today?
I have armor sets, but I didn't want to put them in. It's too much sometimes. I felt like too much. You know, there are too many specific things that you can look up for. You have wizards, for example, or I don't know. You need plates and plate armor. I mean, and and leather armor, and it's like it's too many different things, and I didn't have actually that much time to get all the references.
All good. I was just thinking that it would have made sense if you're going to paint your character or do designs for it to have like plate armor reference.
True.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about plate armor reference because I have absolutely no clue how that works. So
Yeah. To be fair, Victor will be wearing plate armor.
won't? What is he wearing?
Well, so you have the luxury of actually choosing, because the way that your character works out in the end is that I think he has the same defenses if he's wearing like leather or actually what's it called? Hide armor. So like, you know, thicker animal material clothing. Or because you do play a barbarian, you don't technically need any armor because you have unarmored defense. So you could just be wearing a shirt.
A shirt. Okay. So I clicked on eraser.
Yes.
Are these erasers?
These are also erasers if you wish them to be. Some of them are, I think, not erasers or not brushes.
Okay.
That's the beauty of just having, you know, brush presets and not tool presets. Some of these don't have any tools assigned to them, so you can use the same brush shape for an eraser. It's a novel concept. By which I mean it's existed until Photoshop just introduced tools and, you know, never let you go back if you chose them. You can
Actually, I
actually
do like tools because it's a much smaller list. You know, it's just
you know
the
you
names.
can what's it called arrange them. You can sort them up. I'm missing a word here. It's called shoot.
Steven says every brush can be an eraser, and every eraser can be a brush. Just go to modus clear.
Yeah.
Actually, I added some stuff there to make it more dramatic.
I mean, yeah, if you want to switch out settings and stuff in the middle of doing that, sure, yeah. I just like my brush presets because I can just pick and choose whatever is supposed to be an eraser. And
I like my tools to be complex and complicated, and so that nobody understands how I work. Yeah, that's my goal, actually.
It works.
Photoshop's complicated sometimes. Goddamn, what's it called if you have a collection and you pick certain things out to present?
Decimate?
No, that's when you pick 1 out of 10 and destroy the rest.
Actually, you destroy the 1 out of 10 and keep the 9.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the other way around.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Damn it. Curate. You can curate your tools. Yeah, that's the word I was going for. Curate.
You mean making it more simple?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so.
That's not too crazy. I mean, right now I literally use one brush and one smudge tool, and that's all I use. And it's fun.
Have you ever used pencil tool?
No.
That's crazy nice.
Isn't it for vectors?
No. Pencil tool is...
That's the pen tool.
Yeah, that's a pen tool. The pencil tool is one... It's like a brush just without the anti-aliasing,
yeah.
aliasing, yeah. And you can use that for painting in super crisp details.
Oh, cool.
That one is really good.
I always wonder what they're for, because I always saw the pencil tool as, okay, it's like a brush, but it's missing all the nice things.
Yeah, it's just very crisp, you know. Yeah. I mean, it's good for like finishing touches if you want like really crazy hard edges.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
That's really good to know, because sometimes you can actually see it in your history, which is really cool. Like the small brush means it has a preset. Because I set mine, I think, to also change the color with the tool. So it's always like an inky brush.
Just checking the chat.
So many neat things about Photoshop, but I'm waiting for the day that PCs get like an actual powerful AI that you explain things to, and the AI figures out like the shortcut that you're looking for.
Yeah.
So Photoshop, I'm looking for a thing where I lose the tool presets on this brush. And then the PC goes, yes, just press this shortcut and it is done. And then, shall I do that for you? Please answer yes. Then yes, and then it's done.
I mean, Cortana is kind of like that.
No.
She just opens up Bing every time.
Yeah.
It's like,
let me Google that for you, dumbass.
Girl, I wanted Google Chrome or Mozilla. And she's like, no, you're gonna use Bing now. Oh, you want to use Bing as your default browser? No, damn.
No. Or you want to use Edge as your default browser? No, stop it.
Oh, man.
How about Internet Explorer? Where did you even find that? I thought it was dead.
Yeah, also like after every update, they're like, oh yeah, now you can use Edge. It's new. It's freshly installed on your PC and in your taskbar. The fuck? Why? Oh man.
That happened to me just for the first time, like yesterday. I think
it just put it down there, and you have a new icon with that. It's like, why did you put it there? I don't want to use it.
I do not want this, Microsoft. Thank you. Imagine you don't know how to. Okay, that sounds kind of mean and nonsensical. Imagine you don't know how to right click. Imagine you don't know how to, organize your taskbar. You're just stuck with it.
That's my mom. That's literally my mom. Sorry, mom.
I think those.
But it's you.
I think those people need a course first, because it's like, I think it can be very dangerous if you don't know how to work with the PC.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
That's why Max exists in a way, right? It's
Yeah.
more user friendly and everything.
Yeah.
Not to sound mean, but that's like the goal, to actually take these things away from being like a source of mistakes.
Yeah, but you also have less power,
Less options too.
less options, and less power.
I mean, compared to the money you put in, yeah, totally.
No, also because I mean, if you don't know how to change things, they can do whatever they want, right?
Oh, that would like okay, power. You refer to power over your lives.
Power over your PC and data and everything. With the Windows, you can at least say, I don't want Edge, and then you delete it, and you can turn off everything you don't need, like tracking or sending reports here and there to Microsoft like every 2 hours if they want.
Yeah.
Like its default is on. It's crazy. Well, whatever. Let's not talk about those things.
Sure. Ooh. Something's in the air, but my nose has been itching all day. So apparently the world decided it's autumn now.
It's so cold.
It's so cold.
It's not that cold.
Listen,
But
I'm
I
wearing
don't
a
like the
hoodie.
weather.
I'm wearing dungarees. I'm wearing a hat. I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks. And I do take cold showers every day, so I'm not a wimp.
And you have a chain right there.
Also, I have a chain right there.
And there's a key to this heart-shaped lock. And Eileen lost it the first day.
But I found it again.
I don't know what to open this door.
The thing is, you can't actually take this off without the key.
Yeah.
But it doesn't fit over my head.
Kind of funny.
It's funny. Kind of romantic.
Kind of,
Besides that I have the key and no one else.
Yeah.
I'm just in a
I have the key and I
relationship with
keep it.
myself.
I was gonna say the moral of the story here is love yourself.
That's right. That's actually right.
It's like the end of the Scott Pilgrim movie in a way, right?
Yeah.
And we get into the interesting topic of what does medieval fashion look like?
Fashionable.
A question I've asked myself over and over and over again.
A bit like today, right? You have a few things that kind of look like from Middle Ages. Not you, I mean in general. Like people have a few things that you could still wear in the Middle Ages.
I think there's a bunch of things that are somewhat uncommon on certain types of clothing. Like, obviously there's no zippers. I think buttons were actually kind of rare because they're hard to maintain. So these medieval shirts always had like just a cord that you could fasten.
Yeah.
And that's it, not buttons.
I was thinking about the general shape of.
I think there was also no what's it called? God damn it. Gummibänder. You didn't have any elastic parts.
Yeah, elastic parts. Yeah, true. Yeah.
In clothing, so everything was always fastened with belts or cords. So things were tended also to be not. They also, I think, tended to be like one size almost. Like things were tended to be oversized and then fastened where you needed them. I think vests were very popular because of that, because they could be put over something that was loose and you would still have something that was kind of fitting. Just needed like a somewhat fitting vest.
I think if you had like very fitting clothing, you probably were nobleman.
Yeah, you were rich as fuck.
That's
they had buttons.
They had buttons and their own people who made their. How do you call it in English though?
Seamstresses. Like a tailor.
Tailor, yeah, tailor. My God. Oh, time's up.
Time is up. That's
my
crazy.
guys, my girls, time's up. It's a pretty face. He looks like a sad boy.
He is.
A pretty sad boy.
We didn't even talk about his history.
Oh no, but we can do that next.
I can do that next, and I will. Will I start drawing? I can. Or do you want to start?
You can do if you want.
Yeah.
Did you already save it? Can I save it?
Yeah. Actually, there's how do you do that with the time? Actually, I can leave out if you want, because I just wanted to keep it at 2 hours. You know,
Sure.
not going over.
Oh, we're managed, right? If we have half an hour and half an hour, then it's 8:45, and that's not quite 2 hours. And with 10 minutes
Okay,
of
yeah.
review, and that's totally within the time frame.
Yeah, true. So everyone
Otherwise, we
just
have
do.
a ton of that time.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to draw, I can draw.
No, I
Just
draw.
saying.
No, it's alright. I haven't been drawing since last stream, I think. Yeah, it's crazy.
I like him.
So very
Big boy.
I'm happy with
So
him.
very quickly, for as long as Kevin gets comfortable with his setup, maybe write something down. Let's talk about Victor.
Victor van Leven.
Yeah,
He is the man of the hour.
So we have to make this one first.
Sure. I mean, I figure I just talk about Victor while you're making that, and then
Yeah.
we talk about Seth.
Yeah? Can you do that by yourself, Kevin? Is that okay? Okay. So Victor,
And he's just to keep things general. He's a denizen of one of the biggest cities in the setting, very much a city boy. So I guess if anyone versed in D&D is watching, it's kind of strange to say, okay, a city boy, but he's a barbarian. How does that work? I like the idea that barbarians are just untrained fighters. So he's someone who just, grew up in the streets, learned fighting that way. And that's why he's a barbarian. He has like reckless attacks and no fighting style and stuff like that. But he's very passionate about it. That's where the rage comes from.
yeah, he's so passionate about. You have to imagine his rage more like a magical girl transformation kind of thing. So he like jumps in the air, flower petals and shizzle, like his hair flies around and his cheeks get flushed and stuff.
Yeah. Also takes way longer than 6 seconds. Takes like a whole 40 seconds for him to actually do
Yeah.
this. Everyone in common just stops.
That's right, and
Watches
stares at
it.
him.
It's true.
They're like,
That's how I homebrew it.
breath gets knocked out of their lungs because he's so beautiful.
And his motivation in life is, I guess, to be with his one true love. Who in the setting.
Well, we don't
essentially-
know if it's his one true love, but it's his love currently.
Well, I was gonna say, like in his head, it is.
yeah, in his head it is.
And
Her name is Kunigunde.
as Drum would have it, yes, she's a noble woman, and she engages in what is essentially like a crusade almost that happens every couple of years. And the youngest of each noble family have to go there, and him not being noble means that he had to stay while she's off risking her life for the greater good.
And he really thought that he could just join her and like go with this crusade as well. And he was like, until then, like everything he did in life, even though he had a difficult childhood because his parents were merchants and they like went on a trip and never returned, and he doesn't know if they're still alive and stuff like that. But he would get along just fine, finding jobs and working as like an actor or like a performer or like a shop attendant. Like he would just do all kinds of stuff and like get through kind of easily because he's very charming and nice and pretty. But like this not going to the crusade with his girlfriend or like love interest was like kind of the first failure that was solely his fault in a way, because he didn't really inform himself or whatever, or like go through the right procedures in the right time. So this kind of changed his character from being very like cheerful and like Ruffy from One Piece, just like, oh yeah, I can do everything, it's cool, and now he has like this sad boy edge to it. Like he's still really cheerful and like into stuff and like easily motivated, but he also has these fits of melancholy and just sadness in general. Yeah. Okay, that's Victor.
That's Victor.
That is Victor.
Now we're gonna get to Kevin drawing his character by the name of Seth upon Mar.
Did you write down all the things? I can
Yes, you
write.
did.
I can read it out for everyone. So next character is called Seth upon Mar. He is a human paladin. He's 21 years old. He has brown chaotic hair and is a former monk warrior. And he actually likes books. More. He actually likes books more? More than what? More than people. I think that's
than
it.
being a monastic warrior.
Yeah, how do I actually like books more than fighting?
Than people.
Yeah, people.
People and
In
fighting.
life.
I mean, more than fighting, I think.
Good thing you found a fighting book.
Yeah, I would say he likes.
Holy cow. No, that was the other paladin path. There's a paladin that gets a cleric spell that summons a like a weapon that fights for you. That could be books, if you ever get that spell. Just have people beaten up by books. Spell flavoring, yay! Did you set the time?
Oh, I did not.
Ooh,
I did not.
I did not. That's how we get over 2 hours, Kevin. That's how it happens.
Yeah.
Just so you're aware. Huh.
Well.
So the group found Victor in a field being accused by a local youth that every woman in town, and I guess a couple guys too, were just so into this idea of being with this character that they completely lost interest in everyone who was local. And Victor beat him in combat and then left.
Can't you even call that combat?
It wasn't quite. No, he hit you for like 2 damage, and then you just completely one-shot him. He was unconscious.
Do you have a full plate armor?
You could. Just if you want to, yes. You have at least half plate, whatever that is.
Yeah, that was fun.
And the group then. Did the group meet Victor first and then Seth, or first?
Yeah.
Okay.
First me.
And then Victor and Baya's character, who is a Western-inspired necromancer, if you believe it or not, met Kevin's character Seth in a library that had been sealed off for hundreds of years and was thus sufficiently haunted, where he was looking for a particular book with special abilities, which he found after being slammed in a couple bookshelves by a horde of ghosts.
It was so wild. Oh man. Baya's character really likes the word pickle.
Yeah. Well, it pickles his pickle or something.
That's the dill to his pickle.
That's the yeah.
Or something. You could also draw him. I mean, technically, then the.
I'm not going. That's presumptuous.
Okay.
I wouldn't. No. Baya already drew his character.
I know. I saw it.
Yeah.
Only a portrait though.
True.
Portrait.
I did paint the garb that the wizards of his order actually wear, but it's not that special.
Is he a wizard?
Yeah.
Oh.
Necromancy is a school of magic. What's interesting was Baya chose a couple of very specific spells for the fighting style that he has. Super interesting. Well, unlike any other necromancer, really. Because his deal is that he actually enlarges the skeletons that he carries with him. So he has like these 2 giant bodyguards, which is really cool.
It reminds me of these Japanese, like the giant skeletons. You know the.
Is that a thing in Japan?
Yeah, it's a thing in Japan.
Oh.
Well, like, I googled it once, and I don't know if I have it, if I remember it correctly, but I think it was just mentioned in like 1 or 2 poems. But it, like, some very famous artist drew it, like made a really cool picture where like this huge skeleton, like
yeah, that was
was
what's his name?
Yeah,
The guy who also did the Great Wave of Kanagawa.
Was it him?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
What's his name? I'm so bad with names recently. It's terrible. Hokusai.
Yeah, Hokusai. And I don't know, was it by him? I'm not sure. Well, like similar style though.
I'm gonna Google Hokusai and skeleton and let's see what comes up.
Yeah. But Japanese myths or like mythical creatures are so fun. I remember that someone posted this on Instagram at some point. There's like this thing, like this ghost that can haunt you that is just like 2 giant dirty feet that want you to clean them.
Sure.
And they just appear in your place and they're just like giant and dirty and they just want you. Oh, okay, it's by him. Yeah, this was my screensaver for the longest time.
I think it's by him. It's Kuni define the skeleton.
Yeah.
Something to the witch.
That would be freaking scary though. Just 2 giant dirty feet being like, alright, bitch, clean me.
Terrifying.
Also a bit cool though. We don't have stuff like this in Europe, I feel like just giant body parts appearing. Not that I'm aware of.
Europe has strange creatures too, but I'm not quite sure if they're that strange. I like these things that are just conceptual ideas as opposed to primeval fears, if that makes sense.
Like what?
Like what? Primeval fear is like fear of the dark. And a creature based on that would just be an animated shadow, which is a bunch of, or fear of the dead, fear of death.
Yeah,
which
like
is like
a zombie.
Zombies and vampires and stuff like that. Whereas a concept would be like those feet. It's like something unclean that wishes to be cleaned.
Yeah.
Like a manifestation of a metaphorical idea, which sometimes are just way more terrifying than anything beyond that, because that's an actual idea that you're trying to fight, and overcoming those is sometimes impossible for certain mindsets. And I think that's terrifying. Vampires and zombies have very specific, counters. I think it's also what makes Japanese horror movies and Korean horror movies, I guess, too, so terrifying, because sometimes they're more about ideas than something of the natural world.
Yeah.
Or that just simply defies the natural world.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There was a horrifying short film I watched recently, and it's going to sound strange.
Okay.
But it was all in Japanese. It was animated, like an anime. It was a YouTube video though, and the creature in this horror short film was Bob the Builder.
Wow.
I can imagine that. He's creepy.
Yeah. It was presented in the most terrifying way imaginable. Basically, it started out with this couple who were sitting in their recently purchased house, I presume. It was a young couple. And it was raining. And rain was pouring through the roof. And the woman asked the man if he intends to, fix it. And then he goes, I'll do that later. And then it knocks, and this terrifying small creature with an actual hard hat and a hammer in its hand, but this strangely empty eyes asks, "Can we fix it?" In Japanese, which is like the same phrase over and over, and then just no, go away. And then its neck just kind of distends, and it just goes into the room and just keeps asking, "Can we fix it?"
Oh my god.
And then they start fleeing. And the creature just becomes more and more Lovecraftian or Junjito-esque, I guess, where the neck just becomes, the creature on its own just becomes this giant tangle of neck. And it keeps repeating this phrase of, "Can we fix it?" In the end,
they fix it.
No. It's, well, kinda. It takes the woman away. And when the creature later is confronted by the guy, and the woman is gone, the guy asks, what did you do? And the creature basically responds that you couldn't fix it. If you can't fix your house, how can you fix your relationship? Something like that.
Ooh.
And that's the moral in the end. The story, the film ends with the guy having fixed everything in the destroying his house, making as many holes as he can because he wants the creature to come back because there's so many things to fix, and the creature never comes back. That's the end.
Ew.
Terrifying.
Gross. Can you send it to me?
Sure.
Sounds like something I need to see.
It felt very Junji Ito-esque if it wasn't for it being about Bob the Builder.
Oh my god.
So weird. There's some crazy things about like children's media that has become wholly corrupted and terrifying. It's like a whole thing, like a whole subculture about making Garfield comics horrifying.
I mean, it's just, it's such a small line though sometimes, because the like children's media characters are usually so like overdrawn and so, they're just like 150% of that characteristic they are trying to portray. Yeah. They're just like, I don't know how to describe it better.
I know what you mean. They're sometimes reduced to basic ideas, I guess.
Yeah, basic ideas, but like then volume to the max, just like push that. So it's really easy to make that into something creepy and weird.
Yeah.
I actually watched, I don't know if anyone, if you know this, do you know ContraPoints? The YouTube channel?
I know of it. I can't think of anything that they did.
She's like one of the most famous like leftist YouTubers, I think, and she talks about like politics, philosophy, transgender rights, all kinds of stuff. But usually she has like some like her latest video is about envy, and the video is like, I think it's like feature film long. It's literally like 90 minutes or something.
Oh, that's fine. I've listened to movie reviews that were 8 hours long. Yeah,
okay. All right, you're used to this. But in this video about envy, she also talks a lot about like philosophy and like Nietzsche and all kinds of stuff. But she also uses like references from mainstream media so that to like connect it all. And the two characters she chose was like SpongeBob and he's Squidward, yeah, Squidward and SpongeBob, and to show like the different mentalities and stuff like that. It's super cool. It's just like, and one of the most not the most interesting things about this video, but one that I was like, interesting, I might need to check that out, is that she said that a lot of people that watched SpongeBob as a child, you obviously like connect with SpongeBob.
Yeah.
You're the SpongeBob, and when you watch it, like rewatch it later as an adult, like a lot of people connect with the Squidward.
Yeah.
And that's rough, man. Like, stay the SpongeBob guys and girls and non-binary fellows. Oh man.
So, Kevin, I do want to point out that he would be wearing the Orchard Prayer disc.
Oh yeah, true. I can bring that in.
It's like the one thing the DM/art director, I guess, has to point out here. That's like important. Yes.
Is it that big?
It's roughly that big, yes. People can wear it any which way they like. Some wear it as a clasp almost for a cape, or as a necklace, or like on their belt. It just needs to be visible somehow. Optimally, it's also in a way, if you're using it for spellcasting, which Seth might do, it needs to be reachable by hand, because you need to make contact with it. It needs to be in your hand. So that's a good position, like over your chest.
Yeah.
Actually brings the design kind of nicely together. This connected element between the shoulder pad and the pauldron.
Why does he only have one shoulder pad?
That's a thing that is actually a thing. You only armor your sword arm because that's extended forward. So you don't need to shield this because that's your shield arm, so you're shielding that anyway. It's also what gladiators, I think, did.
Only like half.
Yeah, I mean, gladiators were kind of extreme, but I think that was the idea, that your arm, because that's not shielded, you can still fight, and someone hitting your arm is fine, but you're only presenting ever this one part of your... It's like something for duelists, almost more. Or that could also come from tournament armor,
Yeah.
which had only one side armored. Let me think for a second. Yeah, that's the arm that actually had the shield, and it might have been reinforced, and that's also where people usually hit on that side, so you didn't need the other one. Tournament armor is super cool, by the way.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
That's weird. The pose is weird.
The funny thing I found about this thing where, okay, the pose looks weird, it's usually in the legs.
Yeah, right?
It's almost always in the legs. So it's easily fixable. It's just a silhouette thing.
This looks horrible, guys. Let me fix this.
I really like it.
No, it's not working. Usually I take forever for the pose.
You have a lot of time left, I think. You're just as at halftime. It's interesting how dark you stay with your palette in this stage.
Depends on the background a bit. I feel like oh my freaking god. Nee, danke.
Nein, danke. For a second, oh my god, my head. I thought I paused you because my entire entertainment for the day has been like a video I've been watching on the side, and sometimes when I switch between windows and what was it, like click on the thing, I'm in Photoshop, but the video actually paused. And then I'll go over, I have to unpause it because we're still perfectly still.
Yeah, true.
I thought that happened. Are you redrawing the pose or are you starting anew?
I'm redrawing the pose, but I have a few like design things that I've already decided on, so
cool.
I can take that over. But I don't want to, fiddle around with the pose. I'm not getting anywhere. Just redo the pose. So right.
Sure.
It's very frustrating then, if you try to fix the pose and then just pushing around things and you have the design as well, and you're trying to fix the design with the pose, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
I can't do it, so that's why I'm usually just starting new.
I mean, this early, that probably makes sense. If I get super frustrated, yeah, but if I feel like the chest and everything else works, I'm gonna fiddle around with the legs for a while. And sometimes it works out. A hard time letting go. But I always feel like I can super easily redraw something I've already drawn. So it usually doesn't take too much time. weird thing about D&D design sometimes is that you have this idea of the character in mind, and then you go through a couple adventures, and then you find these random other items. It just doesn't make sense anymore, because for some reason your character finds like the sombrero of good seeing, and you start wearing that, you know, and it just becomes strange. Sometimes it's also like a thing where it actually starts looking like its own thing. Because you find like a cape, and your character never wore a cape, and then suddenly you have this cape that lets you teleport. And then you start incorporating that into designs, and that's really cool. Or the character finds an actual helmet that suddenly is part of the design. You can bring it to entirely different directions, and it's not entirely by your choice. It's like by the DM / the world, in how you add to the character over time. Also things like scars and stuff like that, right? The character might get wounded in some way, shape, or form, or given a memento of an NPC, and they start carrying that around and make that more visible. And the characters kind of age and gain history as they are played. And then some stupid enemy crits you and you die, and you have to make a new one. They lack all of that cool stuff. You know? That can also happen.
That's crazy.
It's creepy. Mm.
I don't feel it today, guys. Sleeping shit.
No, doesn't. You just started out, and the pose looks cool, and the different elements already look distinct. You're pretty much in the ugly phase of painting anyway, so don't judge that. That's like judging your chili by the onions you pre-fried or whatever. It's just, these onions don't taste like everything in the world, so they just taste like onions, so how is this curry ever gonna taste like anything good? That's stupid. I'm telling you. Why am I telling you this?
So I do have those days as well.
Yep.
Oh no, I did not want to do that.
Lord.
Why is there sound? That is so
Where
strange.
are you anyways? Instagram.
Is there? Yes, it is. I just looked through a couple things, and then this happened. That's weird. That's very weird.
Oh boy. Yeah, so Kevin and I had the idea, I don't know if you guys talked about this before, that we're gonna have more themes for the talking bit of the stream as well. So as for like, you know, the dad stream, that we have like dad jokes that we tell each other. Or like, I don't know, we can do, it's October soon, kind of. We can do like a creepy October with like reading creepypasta or whatever to each other.
We could make this has been a long time coming, I guess, a horror stream.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Where we all dress like skimpy horror characters.
Wait, I am confused now. Can you elaborate, Eileen, please?
No, I can't.
Oh shit! I read the lower part, the shadow underneath the lips as the mouth, and the shadow you put as, for the cheeks as the eyes for the longest time. And it looked weird.
Wow. It looks like an alien.
Yeah, I actually can't see it anymore now that I see the actual face.
If you squint it, you can see it.
Yeah, kinda. It reminds me of like one of the what's his name? Jablonski?
Jablonski, yeah.
Yeah, Jablonski paintings with these distorted proportions
Mm.
and these simple value compositions.
That's cool.
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 This guy literally sent 2 wargs and an orc to sleep.
That was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Well, you choked out an ogre.
Oh my god. It was also that like super close the 2 times, you know, like strength check wise.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, it barely worked.
It did work though.
Yeah, it worked though. Oh
It's
man.
kind of like what was that? It like a degree. Nobody cares what the grades were. People just look at the degree.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. You got the degree. Nobody cares what the
Choked
numbers
out an
were.
ogre, that's it.
Choked out an ogre. Dealing exactly 21 damage
Mm.
to its 21 remaining HP.
That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna feed Aaliyah. She's just sleeping through her meal. So
That's unusual though.
That's unusual, or that's
Yeah.
huh?
Most of the time she starts, being annoying already, like 2 hours before a meal.
Hmm. Oh, I can't actually see the time. Last time I looked, you had 7 minutes
I have 4
left.
minutes left.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably 4 minutes by now. Paladins are a crazy D&D class. They do so many things so well. It's weird. Actually meant to make like iterations within the 15 minutes, which is crazy. Actually meant to make like character creation iterations in the time
I
that you
should
had.
make some.
No, you managed to. You started all over again with like different ideas and a different pose. Oh, the book.
Mm-hmm. Should have some ornaments on there, right? I
Yeah.
think I can't manage to do it right now.
The idea was that like the whole book was almost like embossed metal, like parts of it, and the like big chunks of the corners in a way. It might actually have like metal hinges instead of being leather bound. Would also be interesting. It's a tome. It's like a really thick book. Long lost and now recovered.
kind of hard doing that without reference.
Oh, totally, yeah.
I'll just do it like this first.
I have some go-tos for metal, but those big rounded shapes are always tough.
Oh my god, that's time.
It's time. It looks great. Great.
It's cute.
Mm.
Cool. Clonk, clonk. Clonky, clonk.
Clank, clank. Like the paladin with their heavy armor.
Leah was so passed out. I held a piece of scissors in front of her nose and she didn't wake up.
That's almost concerning.
She started dreaming vividly though.
Well, she should be mentally prepared when she wakes up, I guess. She should be mentally prepared when she wakes up.
Oh, she woke up.
She woke up.
Yeah, I woke her up then. I touched her and said her name in her ear. This combination usually works after like a couple of seconds.
Okay. I'll remember that for next time I have to wake her
But only if you say it directly into her ear.
directly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there even like a distance between your mouth
No.
and the ear? It just needs to be like,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like, Aliyah. But like at her ear.
Yeah.
And then you also need to touch her. Mm-hmm. So cute when Ruben went with her. He went with her the other day
Mm.
for the first time. And he taught me the same thing. That he tried to wake her up without touching her. I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work.
No. Should have warned him.
It's true. Just like, Aliyah, hey!
Hey! You can scream like hell and she won't hear anything. Alright, that's it for now.
Cool.
That's okay.
Cool. Like it's an illustration. You can show people when we're in the cabin.
Yeah, I mean, I won't show that one.
No. I mean, you can probably keep working.
I'll just keep working on that, yeah. That's not really to my satisfaction, but it's alright.
Where's the...
I haven't been drawing since Thursday. It's crazy.
Okay. There she is.
Hello.
Hello. There she is. The sleeper. The sleeper. You're the sleeper. Kevin, I think she wants you to touch her.
Yeah.
She looks at you. Right?
God dang. Oh god.
Hello, girl. Hello, girl.
Actually, no, the...
Oh, she really just wants some cuddles now.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, look at her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, Leo.
It's like, I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you, Kevin. Where were you?
Look at this.
Yeah. It's so cute. Oh my god, That's cool. I don't think she's finished yet. with their food. Maybe you can bring it over here.
So.
Yeah.
So the area where the whole thing plays is essentially halfling country. Think the Shire, but almost occupied by invading forces and stuff like that. There's like a bunch of humans, elves, and dwarves and other folks also settled in the area, but the village where these characters, we'll see how far I can get, come from, is almost entirely halfling. And they're two farmers in the Son of Samurai who basically went out to find hungry samurai. That's their deal. Like they went all the way south throughout the country to find people that are willing to fight for them, and they were attacking their way out. So both of these characters actually spot some gnarly scarring and signs of having been, caught and people trying to capture them. Quinn specifically has like this big scar that goes across her face, like speared her eye, but actually cut into her mouth and actually deforms that a bit. So let's see how far.
I wonder how they escaped exactly, because
they would tell you if you asked.
Okay.
So I can tell you now. They essentially just ran into like a very small goblin band that was patrolling the outer parts. And they just fought them off as good as they could. Goblins are not that strong, especially compared to halflings. Or even compared to halflings, I guess I should say. Is that really? No, it's like 50 capacity, so it's weird.
What weapons do they have, the halflings?
They just have like hunting knives. That's it. That's all they had.
Damn.
They made most of what they had.
That's good though.
Oh wait, I need a pose. Right. I should probably not run the stop. Here. I haven't actually chosen the things I need to choose. I was gonna just do something without reference, but wait, what do we have here?
What's that females down there?
I mean, doesn't need to be. I thought it was a cool pose by.
Well, that's.
I want a defiant pose, something that just says don't mess with me. This is too elegant. This is not. This is not a halfling farmer's pose. Very much not. No.
But those were the ones we used last time. I don't think we should just.
I can use these, right?
Yeah. These are new.
I think I saw something. I mean, unless people are bored with having the same model for all three poses. Which one was it? I saw one that was really cool. It wasn't these.
Kohi. Cold Kohi? Warm Kohi.
That's what Kevin used. We have more?
Oh, in the ref pack there are plenty more.
There's a bunch more.
I'm just not sure where. Kevin probably didn't put them into the file.
There's a couple. Oh, okay. Interesting. Not
Careful.
Yeah.
what I was looking for.
It's going crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. Baby.
I mean, we've used like one of this guy, right?
I think we used two, but that's okay. I mean, we totally used that, but I don't know.
Totally used that one.
We have a few more at the end, I think.
Yeah, I just looked at them. It's not quite what I'm looking for. It's tough. I'm gonna use that one.
Mm-hmm.
For halfling farmer. Let's
Second
go.
time.
Right.
Halfling farmer.
Is it running?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is he from the county?
No, it's not running. Or maybe it is. No, it's not.
It's not. What did I do?
It is running. It's just delayed.
Oh, yeah.
Should be right.
Okay. Oh.
put that hunting knife into her hands. Let's go.
Yes. Do it.
Give me a sec. Please, I don't.
What?
There's a moth.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin is afraid of it eating his new black pants.
Terrifying idea.
Mm-hmm.
Truly terrifying.
You motherfucker. No way. Just don't need you here. You know, just in case they're eating it. Food or something, I don't know. Or clothes.
Clothless. Oh, clothless. That's nice. I only had one real coffee today.
Same.
Wow, what's wrong with you, Lars?
I don't know. I did have one Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
though, so
Yes.
not sure how much.
I don't drink that much coffee anymore.
What's
It's
wrong
crazy.
with you?
You're scaring
I
me.
think usually when I don't want to drink coffee, I get sick. Like the same day. Like when I feel like I don't want to drink coffee, I just get sick.
Here it is. A good smudge.
And but lately I don't drink that much coffee. It's just coffee before 12 a.m. PM actually. And
Okay.
and then after that it's just decaffeinated coffee, and that's actually helping you a lot with sleep, because you have I believe you have a 12-hour how you call it, 12-hour
Circadian rhythm.
no it's when you drink coffee.
Halftime.
It actually has an effect on your body for like 12 hours. So
Well,
if you drink coffee at 4 p.m., it will last until 4 a.m. and it really disturbs your sleep. So you usually wake up early in the morning being super jacked,
I feel like
and then you drink coffee to make it
better. But I feel like you kind of mixed up the things, because I listened to the podcast recently,
Okay, what did he say?
and I don't think it's 12 hours. I mean, it depends
Mhm.
on how much you drink.
Probably, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
But he said that when you are planning to go to bed at like around 10 or 10:30,
Mm-hmm.
then you can drink coffee until, I believe, 2 in the afternoon
Mm-hmm.
without it being too terrible.
Yeah, I think it was less than 12 hours.
Yeah.
But for me,
the half time is 6 hours, I think.
Mhm.
But at some point, even though it is still in your body, it doesn't do that
effect.
much anymore.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's for sure. It depends on how much you probably drink and how heavy affects you, right?
Yeah. Also, like, right, how
Your tolerance.
how adjusted you are and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, but since I don't drink coffee after 12 anymore, I just feel better.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Why can't I do that?
Why can't you do that?
Why can't
This instantly looks like an halfling. I like it. It's crazy.
Where's the brush settings?
There are no brush
There are
settings.
brush settings. They're here. They're right there.
I don't use them, though I do.
Hidden.
Yes, I do.
Hidden.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like maybe we're doing something wrong. It's just the number of people actually joining us on the stream is declining.
I know. I noticed it as well.
Maybe we should just prepare them a bit earlier.
I mean,
Like-
we talked about this last time. It helps if we just schedule the stream even the day before, and so people get it in their like inboxes and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
I actually wanted to schedule a week, like now after this, schedule it now.
But we don't have.
We don't have the topics always, so it's
Yeah.
hard.
We can decide on the dad stream.
The dad stream?
I would be down for the dad stream.
All right, let's do the dad stream.
Are you okay with that, Lars?
Totally.
Okay.
All right, so next stream will be
The dad stream.
we'll be reading out dad jokes to make you and us laugh, and then we're going to
gonna draw
design some
some
daddies.
Yeah, we can. We don't even have to design them necessarily. We can just find cool reference on Pinterest.
I mean, I do have a reference already. Dr. Andrew Huberman
Oh my
is
God.
our daddy.
Oh my god! Listen, I'm so gonna draw him. Are there good pictures of him on Pinterest, like full body ones? I wonder.
Full body?
I want a
Damn,
full
alright.
body
All
and the
right.
Huberman reference. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
I wonder what happens if you type in DILF on Pinterest. Let's check it out, because why not? See?
Do you know what
Yeah.
happens with your like
People who are not
recommendations
daddies.
for the next couple days? Just to have like single widowed dads or something in your area.
Yeah.
The 32 hottest DILFs of all time. This is one of them. Soccer player, I guess.
Sure.
Well, I don't think he's particularly hot, but it's okay.
I think I've never heard anyone say, "Oh man, I would love to meet a DILF."
What a DILF! You have not
What
heard
a
that.
DILF?
You're
Never.
not talking to the right people, Kevin.
Probably I'm the wrong gender to be confronted with this.
I mean, oh look at him, full body. You never get full body references of him.
He doesn't have legs.
He doesn't have a body. Is that what you
It's
say?
just his face. He's an AI actually.
Oh, is there a TED Talk with him? Because then we could just screenshot.
I don't think so.
But this looks like a TED Talk.
Yeah, it looks like a Russian talk.
Kundalini. Kundalini is like the yoga to free your sexual energy.
Oh damn.
I know about this. I never did it though.
So does it help? Are you sexually free now?
I just said I never did it.
Okay.
So I don't know. I don't know. Well, it's not that you're sexually free afterwards. It's just that I think
You be sexually free while doing it.
no, you it's kind of like masturbating without masturbating, you know? You
Mhm.
release energy
You release energy.
that you would that is like stored inside you and that you would usually only release through sex or sexual
Interesting.
interaction,
Oh.
but you release it through this yoga,
Mhm.
so you can do like actual shit with this energy, and it's
Mhm.
not like, you know, the saying like, oh, people that don't have sex can write a dozen more books and stuff because they
Mhm.
don't use the energy to do the sex, but to do
one
different
question.
things. Yes.
Is Celia good? Of being out? You have to go out or something?
I went with her at 3.
3?
3.
Should be right. 5 hours. We'll see.
Honestly, she's been very unpredictable. I mean, the 4 a.m. pee that happened
Yeah.
this night is unprecedented. But anyways, yeah, the thing with like using your sexual energy for other things, that's kind of the Kundalini
Yeah.
message, I
I
think.
use my sexual energy for drawing actually.
Do
for
you
working.
now? Well, that explains a lot. No, I'm kidding.
It's just like you can use that energy you have, you know. You can use that to actually work more.
Okay.
It's not healthy. I don't recommend it, but you can get a lot of shit done. It's crazy. You have a lot more energy, that's for sure.
Interesting. I feel like it's the same concept with the Hüftöffner. You know, like the hip opener yoga things that is supposed to free some emotions that you store in your hips or whatever. Like
Yeah.
your hips get tense
Yeah.
with like emotional buildup,
Mhm.
and when you do the hip opener exercises, you release that, and sometimes people like start crying and like whatever when they do it, because Kevin usually laughs when he does it, like he's
But I think it's just
cracking
because
up.
of the pain. It's not really because of I'm releasing emotions.
Okay.
It's just I'm in deep utter pain, and I have to laugh about it because it's just ridiculous how much it pains.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, no, okay, I'm a bit over exaggerating things now, but yes.
No.
But yeah, I have to laugh because it's a weird pain. It's like this pain where you just laugh, you know.
But Kevin
Yeah.
has this more frequently than other people, I think,
Yeah.
laughing because of other things than
Maybe I just have a lot of
stored up.
stored up laughing.
Yeah,
It's just stored up because if I would just release it, I would be insane, or people would think I would be insane. So they would just put me somewhere where I can laugh without bothering people. So I store it up in myself, and then when I do hip opening, you know, hip openers.
I don't know.
I don't know. Sounds really weird. It's like a surgical. Stuff.
Hopefully, it's not.
Well, then I start laughing. That's why. Actually, it's really stored up emotions.
Maybe.
Emotion laughing.
Emotional laughing. Maybe we should go with a. Or I can do that
Alright.
actually.
Yeah, you want to do it?
No. Wait,
Alright,
I can.
then
No. I do it. I think you want.
don't want to do it, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I really want to. Oh, yeah, I do. Sit well. Entertain.
I will entertain.
Don't store up the laughter.
I'll start my laughter.
She's eating. I'll wait until she walks around again.
Actually, I never laugh. That's why. I'm releasing laughter. I think if you have ever met me in real life, you would think I'm a serious guy. Actually, Eileen's
thought-
second name is Ernst.
That's true. And it means being serious in German, for
Yeah.
those who don't know.
In Latin, it's Ernestum. And also you can call it in German, it's Ernst.
Yeah, it's just Ernst.
It's just serious.
But funnily enough, Kevin's second name is also Ernst.
Yeah,
That's
weird,
how-
right?
We connected over that because we both never smiled and or laughed.
Yeah, I've never told it anyone before. Now it's really confident information.
Yeah, confidential. Please don't tell anyone.
Confident information. It's like he's walking with a straight back, you know. This information.
Yeah, reminds me of Jeff, really.
Confident information.
And
Yeah.
yeah, but
tell
now
it.
you know, guys. Like Eileen and I, our second names are Ernst.
That's right.
Yeah. And funnily enough, Lars' second name is Ernst as well. Can you imagine?
It's crazy. It's the reason why I moved in.
It's
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, we bonded over this. because
Actually,
we never
everyone
used-
in this house,
No, that's
their
not
second
true.
name is Ernst.
You're overdoing it. But Alia's second name also is Ernst.
Yeah, true. Yeah, all right. I'm overdoing it. That's guys. Alia Ernst.
I mean that comes naturally, right? Just because you would call her that, just so Aliyah feels more like family.
Yeah,
being
she's
a dog.
family.
But funny thing, Aliyah's maiden name is actually Ernst.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not many people know that.
No.
Yeah, but don't tell anyone, okay?
Yeah,
it's
don't tell
really-
the internet.
It's a confident information.
Confident information.
English is weird sometimes, isn't it?
Okay.
Alia is like, open the gates. She'll just be peeing on my nice carpet. And it's actually your carpet. And it's our carpet.
It's our carpet.
Yeah.
Both paid for it. Both picked it
She
up.
likes peeing somewhere sometimes. It's like
It's true. You
like
have to
what
watch
dogs
your tail,
do
though.
actually. They pee sometimes somewhere.
But the tail position looks good so far.
God.
How much time do you have?
I don't quite know.
15 minutes, nice. That's really cool.
What's poppin', Alia? Need to pee? Do you want to eat?
So I think I wrote down that she's like 52, but it's like the Frodo 52, where Frodo appears like in his mid-20s or something, or even younger.
Yeah,
It's halflings, right?
yeah. 111th birthday.
So,
Kevin and I are going to go to yoga class tomorrow. It's not Kundalini yoga though, is it?
No.
No.
It's
It's just
Yukta Mukti, something like that.
it's get
Yufta Mukti yoga.
It's get wrecked yoga.
It's kind of like yoga.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
completely wrecked there.
Yeah, last time was like
Oh, that one.
dripping sweat everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, my legs were completely wet,
Wet.
soaked in sweat, and
Okay, I think it's time. It's time.
yeah, it was crazy, guys. Have you ever tried like crazy yoga? That's it's really hard on the muscles. It's like a real good workout, and it's good for climbing if you go climbing. So yeah, do it. That looks like a scar from a goblin knife.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have more time to make her more expressive because it's kind of, I was imagining more defined in a way. So just kind of.
The flickering is really weird, right? With my Photoshop.
Oh, I just realized. The problem
Yeah.
is the streaming thing. It's
Oh yeah, yeah.
actually pay attention.
Super weird, man. Well, guys, so next time we're going to have the dad joke stream. I wonder what kind of reference I should take. Like, should I just
I don't know, Steven, want to send us some reference?
Steven, do you have any cool daddy references we can use for that? Can make a banner out of it. So yeah, I don't know. We don't have the chat open. I can't. The fuck. That's alright. Oh wait, I can grab my. Handy. I'll grab my handy.
Handy.
A handy.
As Stephen Fry would say.
A handy, and then just.
Painting the scar later is just in the way.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a vignette. I want it there. And work around it. Oh, what time to music?
Oh yeah. You know what? My freaking handy just
Connected. To
connected,
The, of course.
and I just. What the fuck? Are you too sleep deprived or something? User submitted content. I'm game.
Is that in reference to sending in the reference?
I think so.
Awesome.
I think Eileen is still riding outside. Too sleep deprived. Well, actually, this is how we are normally. So this is our true face.
What? What you talking about?
About the weird things that Eileen and I were talking about.
Ah, sure.
Yeah.
I miss my Zoom stripes.
The what?
I have this thing where I can change
Oh, yeah.
the brush size. It's here. It's just so weird. It's so natural for me to just change the size of the brush that way. I keep falling for it. It's like the Control Z in real life thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the other half thing. That's gonna be crazy. I thought maybe there was like a small chance I could actually paint them both.
I mean, sometimes
You managed 2 things.
Yeah, I just mean, yeah, but just one good thing, you know, or one at least alright thing. But sometimes it's really straightforward. I don't know. Sometimes it just works pretty well, and you can do easy 2 characters in 30 minutes. But you know, it's not always like that.
Yeah. How do I got the light completely on here? Offers of impressions of this character. Oh, well. Is that? Oh, yeah, the panel is also here. Cool.
Oh, Steven's already starting. Why shouldn't you draw with a broken pencil? Eileen says, why, Steven? Steven says, it's pointless. Oh my god. It's pretty good. But why is that a dad joke? I mean, what's the definition of a dad joke?
Definition of a dad joke is it's almost always a pun, and it's almost always a low-hanging fruit too. Like it's the kind of jokes everybody in the room thinks of, but the dad actually says out loud.
I love it. Yeah, that's a good definition. Why is that dad? Why is that a dad thing though? I wonder.
Because I think dads, and I think that's the endearing part about it. Dads want to make their children laugh, and children are, you know, inexperienced. So you go for the easy jokes. So they actually, you know, learn humor that way too.
Damn, scientifically proven.
Yeah, I already don't have any topic to talk about next week.
I think it's really. I've read it in Nature magazine. You know, it's one of the few peer-reviewed scientific
yes.
magazines you can buy out there, and they actually talked about the definition of dad jokes. And
as one does.
And they looked at a few dads and like if their age does anything with the dad jokes, and they figured out it's doesn't matter how old you are, you're always going to be doing dad jokes.
That's true.
Blue Ribbon magazine, indeed. No, it's not a Blue Ribbon magazine. Blue Ribbon magazines are the ones that are not serious, right? I think peer-reviewed. I was talking about peer-reviewed, Eileen. That's nice. It's so satisfying, right? Going in with the darks.
It's super satisfying.
I love it.
It's a pleasure I've only learned about like a month ago.
Eileen says it was a double-blinded, placebo-controlled study. In fact, yeah, double-blinded.
double-blinded. Which is stupid because D&D disadvantage, so being double-blinded does nothing really. What's happening? Oh. You could just be, you know, like hailing the next adventure, almost in a way.
Yeah, it's true. Hey,
you.
Hey, you.
We need you.
I need your help.
Yeah. We're only bad enough to actually flee our village. We need some people with higher levels to take care of the boss monsters. I mean, that's quite something for commoner stats to achieve for the two. So I don't know, what am I doing? How much time do I have left?
5
for
minutes?
something? 5 minutes? What do I even do now? Because can I just start detailing with...
So who's that, Quinn?
That's Quinn. The hero villager liaison. I should try this smudge brush. It's so much more powerful, I guess. It's not as subtle as the one I use. It just smudges things immediately, and I just use it to reduce noise in areas like that. It's super neat. It's some smoother transitions somewhere, like where I got a bit too busy, just smudge it down and put some details in there later. Very easy to get carried away with that, I have to say.
Yeah,
Dangerous.
can imagine. Oh, it's all in one layer, Lars. Damn.
Yes.
I remember a time where we were just making layers for everything.
I mean, I make like safety layers sometimes where I just, do this. So I can have like a history thing. But yeah. Fearless and everything. I mean, usually like normal process, I would probably also do like a, what's it called? What is it called? A levels layer to get my shadows in, just so it's a bit more controlled and not just by eye. Because the cool thing about levels layers is that you can affect things differently. If I just, if I loosely brush in certain things, that works. But it's not guaranteed that it's actually functional in a way. Not sure if that makes sense.
Alia's not doing anything, Eileen says. Well, that sounds like an Alia. It's a typical Alia.
It's a bag, is what I want to have here. Bag or something? I'm not sure it's all kinds of bags, right? It's just
More bags.
All kinds of bags. Money bags. Should be bags.
Is that a scissor? Are those scissors?
No, I was gonna get like a knife. It's like the worst shape for a knife, I feel like, but
Okay, they're halflings. It's a normal size knife, yeah. There's no music?
There's no music. I mentioned that, and then I thought we were going. It's like your phone going, doing the thing, right?
Yeah, I can just.
Jesus.
Damn boy.
I have like what, 20 seconds left, I think. No, not me. Yes.
I think the music's not. It's alright. We can do without music. I can just entertain you guys. I can just talk about stuff. Yeah. Actually, the differences between orcs, goblins, and ogres. Ogres are like huge, right? Huger orcs.
Well,
Orcs are humanoid sized.
Ogres?
Yeah. No. Orcs.
Orcs are humanoid sized, yes.
Mm-hmm. And then we have goblins, which are smaller.
Indeed.
And they are. Is there one more? Goblins and
Oh, you mentioned ogres.
ogres, and there's one smaller sized race as well.
There's kobolds too.
Kobolds.
and-
Kobolds, right? Yeah.
And what's the other one? There's a bunch of smaller.
What about in the mines of Moria? What kind of a?
That's goblins.
That's
mostly.
goblins, right? Yeah. All right. Crazy. I always thought those are orcs as well.
Well, in the books, I think they're called goblins, and on the Kellogg's collectibles, they were also called goblins, Moria goblins.
Well, if Kellogg says they're goblins, it has to be right.
Indeed. That's how it works. Kellogg's is right, especially about. Let's not get into that.
Alright guys, so you can upload your stuff onto Discord. The Discord link is in the description. You can put it into the stream art share. And then we can take a look at it all together as a small little feedback round at the end. Mm-hmm.
Do we wait for Eileen to come back? for
Yes,
this?
we can wait for Eileen.
Okay, I'll just keep painting because it's fun.
Lars just keeps painting because he likes it.
I like painting
I
now.
like painting. Mm.
It's my thing now. It's weird.
Oh, Eileen's coming.
Oh no! No, Eileen! I like you, but stay back. I want to keep painting.
Und? Hat sie Pipi gemacht?
Ja.
Geil. Oh, nice.
As a classic.
Classic poo-poo into the floor.
Oh no.
It's like, if you grab her, like she's standing outside not doing anything, and then maybe she pees, and it's like, alright, we can go inside, and you go inside and you want to carry her up the stairs, and you can feel like she's going to shrimp mode, and she's pooping right in your hands.
Not in your hands, but like.
Yeah, I mean, she pooped into my hands because I was checking if she's like
Oh,
doing
no.
anything, and because I didn't see her tail, and if she poops, like her tail goes to the other side, it's super straight. I was like, "Where's her tail?" And then she pooped into my hand.
Oh.
Yeah, that happened.
I'd probably burn the house, myself, and the dog in that order.
It's alright. Alia's poop was alright. I can handle it.
Yeah,
I was just very annoyed because
what a great discussion to have. On stream.
well, dog things. Right, guys. So upload your stuff onto the Discord. I can see already people posting stuff. Steven is posting stuff, and please, shall we?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that he doesn't have like a Hollywood scar, like an actual scar. You know the Hollywood scar that.
Yeah, it's just pretty.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a mark on the face, and this one I wanted to make like an actual distortion around the mouth.
Actually, that's my problem with Geralt. I feel like his scars are not really real scars. You know,
Yeah.
they look cool, but it's not like a real scar. I think it could make him more grim.
Like actual terrifying.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's just if someone cuts your face, it is a bit shifted then, right? It's not like, I don't know, you cut also through nerves and everything. I don't know how the face actually, how that actually looks like then after such an injury. I think it could be more brutal, more realistic.
Got a bit too pretty actually. I feel like. Well.
All right, Lars,
Yes.
he's done. Can I take my throne?
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
Looks so cool.
Yes, I love it.
Really cool.
Now you have illustration for Quinn. Yay!
Let's check out everyone's drawings. Yee.
Cool.
That's alright.
Yee.
That's super cool. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, so let's
Dive into the
dive into
Discord.
the Discord.
I disturb the people in the town so much, it just piles onto my angst so. It's a never-ending cascade of things going wrong.
Check if you can see this actually.
Oh, can we?
Bam. Bada bing. Bada boom.
Bada bam.
Alright, here we go, guys.
Cool.
Stream art chair. Kreuzschnabel.
Ooh.
Lovely. That's awesome. That looks a bit like it's also.
Aw, yeah.
That's very much the mood.
Yeah.
He looks like, I feel like he looks like a caveman version of Victor. But that's just because he's naked at the bottom, I think. So cool.
Drawing on the
full
wrong
armor.
layer. Look who didn't use the razor. Oh, nice. That's full plate armor. I love it.
So
With
cool.
the book. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
With the book.
Yeah.
I don't like fighting. I'm just the buffest dude around.
Ooh, Mousy.
Oh, Mausibombe.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's cute. He looks cute.
Victor. Yeah.
He kind of looks like me.
Yeah, he kind of looks like you, Kevin.
I love it.
We probably should have said that Kevin's character is also very buff, technically.
Yeah, he's buff.
buffer than Victor.
He's boof.
He's boof. He just doesn't like it.
Warrior monk.
Oh.
Ooh, nice.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, with the
Damn,
Conan armor.
Very cool. I mean,
yeah, with the Conan armor, that's awesome. Oh, cool.
Oh, like a.
that's kind of how I imagined your character, Kevin, a little bit.
And
Like
he
a-
has a, oh no, that's a full plate arm there.
Yeah, he has like a hoodie.
I was actually imagining Seth the way that Kevin drew him, like that kind of armor. I
Mm.
guess we have like similar preferences with like lots of cloth.
Mm.
The
Mm.
paladin. It's
Awesome. I love it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my
Ow.
god.
that's
terrifying. That is terrifying.
Yeah.
Damn, Steven. I love how you designed all the clothes. They
Mm.
look really believable.
that's like proper peasant clothing.
Mm.
True that.
Love it. Damn. Also
Yeah,
the scar.
Also, that she's so skinny because actually they didn't have much food left in the village when we arrived.
Mm.
Because
How the heck did you just
Well, to
do
be
that?
fair, Bridie and Quinn have been traveling and actually, went to a place where there was more food.
yeah, but they have been traveling for how long? 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You don't really gain that much weight
Oh,
in 2 weeks.
That's
So
awesome.
That's true.
Those lines, so nice. The design is also very nice.
and can we talk about the handwriting? Thank you.
Yeah, the handwriting is also very nice.
Handwriting is beautiful as
so
ever.
crazy.
Supreme. Very cool.
Love it. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us.
Thank
It
you for
was
joining.
A small little family round.
Yeah.
Not family friendly at all.
Not
but
family
it's
friendly.
okay. We're on YouTube. We can do whatever.
We actually
right?
can't,
Is
but
that
it's
so?
okay.
We get demonetized.
We get demonetized,
so
but we don't earn money anyways. So that's fine.
For artists, we don't earn money.
Mm,
So next week we're gonna announce the stream earlier, maybe do some posts earlier, and we'll see if anyone else will join us besides you. But if not, then whatever. It's just gonna be us.
Wait, let me check the comments before we go.
Oh yeah. Good thinking. Checking the comments. Boop boop. I don't think they're new comments. At least not on my.
All right, guys. So, take care.
Bye bye.
And see you next week, Thursday.
Bye.
See you.